So instead of Vlogmas, I thought I would do a week by week through December to show you a bit of behind the scenes of my magical life here in Cornwall. And I can't start December without doing the Christmas decorations in our home. And I like to keep things nice and simple. I'm addicted to fairy lights. I'm not a person that likes to live with the overhead, you know, really bright electric lights. So I prefer all year round really fairy lights and candles. So I've added in more fairy lights into the home. So of course I've got the holiday on in the background, but I have two dogs, a French bulldog and a pug, who are highly allergic to pine trees. So I have to have a fake Christmas tree. I do wish I got the massive one, so probably next year. This one came with its own little basket. So as a full-time witch, I like to bring in things from nature that's going to radiate some magic into my home over the Christmas period. So one of the things is dried oranges. These I will place in bowls around my home. I will string them up on natural string, and they're also on my Christmas tree. These are great for fertility, and also they radiate luck, and they're just happiness and joy, which is also obviously the colour. So they're always important to me. Also, I'm a big lover of pine cones. This is a basket that I've collected. Pine cones to me are just like my favourite nature's treasure. I've just always loved these as a kid and still do now. They're lovely to place wishes in, which I will be doing on your wish I will share with you guys, but they're lovely to have around the home. They're brilliant on the table decorations. You can hang them up, you can put them on your Christmas tree. But these are really for protection, to protect your family home. And also if you have a log burner, they smell amazing when you put them on the fire. Obviously I'm all about having altars around my home. So this is obviously our living room, dining room area. This is the space that we gather as a family, and I'm lucky to have my son coming home for Christmas, and my daughter and her boyfriend will be coming over as well. So I try and make this, well, all year round really, I try and make this the most nourishing and caring space within our home. So where I've placed a Christmas tree, I've made an altar space. So the tree is placed on a little wooden unit, and I've added in a couple of items that you can see at the bottom. Pine cones are there obviously for protection. I have a very old antler that someone gave me years ago, and to me this symbolises rebirth, so that's on there. Also, I found this adorable owl wood carving in a charity shop, and to me this symbolises wisdom, so I've added that to my altar area as well, and just underneath the Christmas tree. So I have my floating candles, although some of them aren't actually switched on at the moment. I need to put some more batteries in those. I have those up all year round, but I've added in some more fairy lights around my shelf unit. These I really liked because they weren't plastic and they're metal, and I thought they were really pretty. Again, I might have these up all year round. And of course, I have lots of candles. A bit of tradition for me really is having a winter candle from the White Company. Me and my husband are just obsessed with the smell, and this year I decided to buy a bigger one. I think it will last longer than the little cute glass ones. I really like to have a nice inviting table all year round. So this time of year I've brought in some nature that I found actually in Marks and Spencer's. Every year Marks and Spencer's has these lovely little berry branches. Last year I think I got like a bright pink one, so this year I've decided to go with red, purely because I have this new lovely tablecloth. So this lovely tablecloth is by a dear friend of mine who's based in Cornwall. She runs a lovely clothing and homeware lifestyle brand called Naked Generation, which is what I kind of live in. This tablecloth is just so dreamy. It's really big. Go down to the floor of this table. So I've decided, because I'm going to have this on most of December, I've folded it in half to actually cover so that my dogs don't keep trying to pull it off. But I think this is very festive looking. And then I've added in some lovely touches of red, some touches of mushrooms and things. So this lovely mushroom is a wooden mushroom with a fabric top, and I found that in a little independent gift shop homeware place in Cornwall called Just Delights. This is also by, I'll link these in the description, but this is also by a local brand who actually sources out vintage and antiques and lovely homeware all in a beautiful colour palette. Everything I have within the home is either being inherited to me, or it has a story, or I get things from charity shops and thrift stores, or I try to support local independent businesses and designers, because I think it helps keep the footprint down, and I like to have things that bring me joy, that I see in my surroundings, but also has a little story with it as well. So that was a very short video just to show some of the festive stuff in our home right now. And I'm in the middle of filming my first week of December, so I will upload that as well and share that with you. There's some really nice things. It even actually snowed here in Cornwall. Well, like a little sprinkle of snow, but it was really exciting. I think it was the first day where I just literally leapt out of bed because I was so excited it was actually snowing here.